Tap like to sweep away obstacles, and drop Capricorn in the comments. Doing both helps tune this forecast precisely to you. Sometimes it feels as if you're holding up the whole world. If you let go, everything might collapse. You keep it together, support others, refuse to complain, and carry on even when you're running on empty. But 29 October brings a very different current. This is a day when you're allowed not to be the strong one, when you can slow down, pause, and listen not to what's required, but to what your heart actually wants. Inside every Capricorn lives a serious, focused, disciplined adult. Yet right beside that figure is another voice. The dreamer, the weary one, the part of you that longs not to achieve, but simply to be. Today, that gentler voice grows louder. It doesn't demand, it whispers, "What if I matter too?" You may realize that the things that seemed urgent can wait, while you cannot. Your inner state, your health, your mood, these aren't secondary, they're foundational. If you're burnt out or overstretched, it's time to come home to yourself. Many Capricorns may wake with a curious lightness, as though something finally loosened, or just the opposite, with the weight of too much catching up. In both cases, make space. Step out of automatic reactions. Ask yourself honestly, what am I really feeling? You're known for being reliable. Today, be alive. Give yourself permission not to meet everyone's expectations. Postpone a plan, change your route, or even do nothing. Slowing now will help you accelerate later. And the more honestly you live this day, the more energy you'll regain. If you're pulled toward the past, that's natural. Old memories, former relationships, unsaid words may surface. Don't chase answers. Sometimes remembering is enough to heal something deep within. Just don't confuse remembering with wanting it all back. This day isn't about returning, it's about completion and acceptance. You might feel a magnetic pull toward solitude, not as isolation, but as a way to be with yourself. Quiet time could be very fruitful. You'll hear what you're truly missing, what you long for, what hurts and what matters, what no longer needs to be tolerated. Your intuition is especially fine-tuned today. If something feels off, it probably isn't yours. Conversely, if something makes your soul smile, take it as a sign. Listen and trust. Move slowly, but don't ignore the signals. Answers today arrive not as logic, but as sensations. You might not feel like talking, or you might need to pour your heart out. Either state is natural, just don't suppress yourself. Give yourself room to be however you are. You don't have to be convenient, polished, or predictable. Your depth lies in your authenticity, and you're allowed to be wholly yourself. Curiously, the more you allow your real self to show, the more the world shifts to meet you. Today is about honesty with yourself, about recognizing that strength isn't just keeping everything under control, it's also the courage to release your grip and not shatter. A realization may break through. You've been moving on autopilot, upholding others' expectations, maintaining structures that don't work anymore, holding on to what wants to be let go. For the first time in a while, you may feel a desire not to persist, but to reassess. Not to endure, but to ask, why am I doing this? This isn't a crisis, it's a wake-up. It isn't weakness, it's maturity. A mature heart can ask, am I truly living my life? It's important for Capricorn to be needed, but it's even more important to be happy. You may notice you haven't felt joy in a while, not because life is bad, but because you forgot to allow small pleasures, an unforced smile, a quiet moment, a stroll with no agenda. Those little things can remind you that life isn't only about tasks, but about feelings. Some Capricorns will hear a gentle call for change. It won't be dramatic. It'll be a soft inner nudge. It's time to treat myself differently. It's time to learn to say no. Time to choose what brings not just utility, but light. If there's someone you've been meaning to talk to heart, you may do it today, but only for genuine connection, not for politeness. Insincerity will feel especially loud. You'll sense it and pull away. That isn't moodiness, it's inner honesty. What you shouldn't do is talk yourself into just a little more patience. Today, that self-persuasion falls flat. Even a small inner no matters more than a dozen long-standing yeses that cost you too much. Respect it. When you treat yourself with that kind of care, the outer world responds. Some people drift closer, others fade back. That's okay. The day seems to help you shed what no longer fits. Inspiration could appear in unexpected places, an old letter, a childhood memory, a song, a line in a book. None of it is random. Your soul is tuned to subtle frequencies. What touches you arrives for a reason. Pay attention, even to the quietest signs. Today isn't about pushy action, it's about preparation and deep inner alignment that will bear fruit. The more honestly you live it, the stronger the results later. 29 October is one of those days that quietly puts things where they belong, not through dramatic events but through unmistakable feelings. You may sense something shift, an unwillingness to tolerate what you used to accept, a step closer to your true self, and therefore, real strength. Your path has never been easy. You're not someone who drifts with the wind. You've moved forward step by step despite doubt, fatigue, and pain. That endurance is your gift. Now it's time to learn something new. Don't fight where you can simply step away. Don't cling to what has lost its meaning. Don't sacrifice yourself where it isn't appreciated. 29 October can bring unexpected clarity. A person you've questioned may reveal their true colors. A job that seemed like the only option may lose its shine. Don't fear that shift. It isn't loss, it's release. You may feel like doing something with your hands, cleaning, rearranging furniture, writing to someone, or walking in nature. All of that reconnects you with yourself. You're at a point where depth matters, not surface but truth. If tears come, let them. That's not weakness, it's cleansing. Your soul is exhaling what you carried for too long. Don't fear this vulnerability. It's a form of strength, because only the strong allow themselves to feel. Relationships may reach subtle turning points. Someone may open up, someone else may step back. Either way, it's for the best, because sincerity is essential right now. Even if you have to say goodbye to an illusion, it won't sting if you're honest with yourself. Your inner child may speak up, asking for sweetness, warmth, hugs, care. There's no shame in giving yourself those things. You deserve them. Often the strongest act of love is self-care. Everything else grows from there. Watch what thoughts and desires arise, their signals and directions. Even if they seem illogical, trust them. Let your heart lead, at least for this one day. It knows the way. You are someone who can make things work. That isn't empty encouragement, it's true. But you need a different anchor, not fear or duty, but respect for your soul. 29 October can be the moment you decide, I won't betray myself anymore, neither in small things nor in big ones. What you feel today isn't a passing mood. It's a message from your soul and from life itself, which has been waiting for you to stop hiding your true self behind armor made of obligations and expectations. You don't have to be convenient. You have to be you. That's when the pieces start to fall into place. Many Capricorns will realize that fear no longer runs the show. Yes, it still whispers, what if it fails? What if you're wrong? But you'll see it as an echo of the past rather than the present truth. You can choose not the familiar safe path, but the one that feels alive. Throughout the day, meaningful details may stand out, a stray phrase, a glance, a note from the past. Think of them as brushstrokes on the canvas of your real life. Don't dismiss them. You're especially sensitive to what matters, and the world seems to be speaking to you directly. Your Capricorn strength isn't only endurance, it's alchemy, the ability to turn hard moments into steps upward. Today you can do exactly that. Turn fatigue into a reason to care for yourself, solitude into a chance to hear your heart, uncertainty into the start of a new path. If it seems like nothing is happening, don't diminish it. The most important shifts often happen within, where perception changes, where clarity lands, where you decide to choose yourself without fear, guilt, or apology. You don't have to carry everything or be strong every single day. Let this day be the beginning of a new foundation, trust over force, feelings over rigid plans, want over should. That's where real magic begins. For some, this will be a day of forgiveness, yourself for over-enduring, another for not meeting hopes, life for not delivering on time. Forgiveness is for you, so you can live lighter, deeper, freer. For others, it will be a day for firmness, to say no where you once stayed silent, to hold your ground when you sense a hidden cost, to refuse what you'd accept only out of fear of loss. The day grants you the strength to be honest, and that is priceless. You are on the right path, even if it feels slow. What matters is that you're moving without betraying yourself, and that means things will work out. If this spoke to you, share your thoughts below. Your words help create a brighter space where others can find support too. What you feel matters, and so do you.